No cheating now, Marty. Put that on properly.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're worried.
We've got a challenge here from Grub Smith from the UK. He's going to challenge one of our top axemen, Martin Canole from North Queensland, from Malanda, to a standing block chop. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and I will start. All right. 2, 3.
Right, the old codger didn't have a chance. I went at it like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, or that bloke who used to sort out Henry VIII's marital problems. Mind you, he was quick. Most 70-year-old blokes in Britain find opening a packet of Werther's Originals a bit of a strain, but he was cutting through that log like butter. Obviously I was wearing the wrong shoes or something, because no matter how hard I tried, the coffin dodger pulled further and further ahead. And then it was over. Disaster for Smith.
Can't beat a good old. Very, very tired.
What a trouncing I was going to give you.
That is very exhausting work.
Oh, you didn't say that
It
again.
looks a piece of piss, but... How do you think I did? Have a look at my log. Where did I go wrong?
Well, you were striking like lightning.
Just not in the same place twice.
So I'd failed one challenge, 3 more to go with the prospect of a gruesome forfeit to come. I couldn't afford any more cock-ups.
Challenge 3. Eat a wichetty grub.
I like the sound of this challenge. Essentially, it's grub eats grub. Something I was constantly trying to do as a 13-year-old boy, if you get my drift. Could never get the angle right. Here's my local Jabberkai guide. He's called Buster. What's your Buster? He's going to be showing me around the forest and getting me some tempting insects to eat. So where do the wichetty grubs actually hide?
Well, we're looking up an old tree trunks.
They live in the trees rather than under the ground then.
Yeah.
Sounds messy. I dare say the Aborigines were glad when supermarkets came along.
You got no holes going through into the trunk of it?
This one's got holes.
Yeah, you might find one in here.
How do we get them out though?
Okay, let's give a little dump across a vine or a root. Here we go. One follow here.
Oh my god, it's a maggot. Let's have a look. Oh, that's just so squidgy. Which is the head end and which is the arch?
Yeah, this head end up here.
Right, and that's where the...
That shiny.
that's the bit you don't want to eat.
Alright. We'll probably get about 2 or 3 out of this fella.
Awful. Do we eat them raw or cook them? Or?
They're going over the ash of the fire.
They go in the fire? Yeah. Right, okay, first we better make a fire then.
I could have lent Buster my cigarette lighter, but I decided to let him do it his way.
Oh, bit of smoke.
And very efficient it was too.
Any Boy Scouts watching, this is how to do it.
There we go. Here we are with the fire.
Okay, that was impressive. How do we actually cook the old grubs? Is it like barbecue on a stick or
Yep, we'll chuck it on
a
a
hot
stick,
shovel? This is going to kill them pretty comprehensively, isn't it?
Yeah, just one.
Oh, right up the arse, that is, isn't it? Essentially, you're in... Oh, no, what's this come out of it?
Okay, we've bursted him.
Oh,
We'll just chuck him on.
no. How long do you cook a wichetty grub for?
Just until you get a bit of coals around him. Now this fella look like he's ready to be eaten.
Okay, mate. Okay,
I'll have the first half.
go ahead, mate.
Rather unfairly, Buster took the best bit.
I think you've just left me the arse, haven't you?
No.
This is where the bush tucker man, or your proper travel presenter goes, yes, this is very, very good. You're a wise people. Actually, it's horrible.
It is.
Sorry, mate.
Then I helped put out the fire by demonstrating some of the British tribal habits you might see after closing time.
Challenge 4. Win a cane toad race.
Cane toads were introduced to Australia about 60 years ago. They were brought over to eat this cane beetle which was destroying the crops. Unfortunately, they bred very, very fast because they don't have any natural predators in this part of the world, so they're now considered pretty much vermin. They're always getting killed on the roads. They hang around in car parks, back gardens and things like that. They're pretty easy to find. We just wander around in here. There's one. Brought my big hat here. This is how I'm going to catch it so I don't get poisoned. ram it on top. Let's see if we can find a bigger one. There's plenty of them around. There's one. Fucking hell, look at the size of that one. That is about the size of a man's fist. Oh! There we go. Oh, he's not comfy. Which way up are you going, mate? There we go. Look at the size of that. There's the big poison sacs I'm talking about. You can see them swelling up there. He's not happy. He doesn't want to go to the races, but unfortunately he's going to. But I'm not going to eat you, mate. I'm not French. So you're going to enjoy yourself. Oh, here's my toe. See what sort of racer he is.
What's going on here, mate?
I'm bringing entrance. I'll tell you later.
Just jeez.
Don't worry, mate.
Mate, that's on steroids, that
This
thing.
is pedigree. It's
I'll
enormous.
tell you what, mate. I'm going to have to swab that thing, I can tell you now.
I have 8 of the most highly trained, professional, thoroughbred racing cane toads you are ever likely to lay your eyes on, ladies and gentlemen. Now I just want to pull out a very average looking cane toad for you to have a bit of a look at.
Cane toad racing's become a popular pastime in some states. People pack out racing clubs where MCs pick audience members to back and bet on champion toads.
Here, racing in the blue tonight, I want you here, I want to hear it for Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, straight out from the Olympics, he's racing in the blue. Alright folks, there's our 6 toads now.
Of course, I'd brought my own.
That's not a toad, mate, that's a stuffed toad, that's not
That
real.
is a toad.
Bring that over here, mate, that's not a toad.
That is a British toad, mate.
Mate, you're joking, mate. It's a British.
Look at the size of that.
You expect this mongrel to race against
Look
my
at the
thoroughbreds.
size of it.
Do we give him a start or what? Well, mate, what are you going to call the bloody thing?
British bullfrog.
This is obviously a big fat pommy toad, no doubt about it, mate. I'll tell you what, we'll put in British bullfrog. There you go, mate. Round of applause. Let's get underway.
For good luck, I kissed my frog prince.
You're a sicko, son. Ladies and gentlemen, race 1, Port Douglas Iron Bar cane toad races and they're racing.
At the sound of the horn, we were off. It was all rather confusing. It seemed like you had to encourage the entrance with cheap party whistles. I needed to make the winning bucket first, but in all the chaos I had no idea how I was doing.
British bullfrogs over here, mate. Get hold of him. Here he is.
Finally, I got to the bucket.
I got it.
Green one's up there. Orange one there. It's been. There's the green one. The green one. Jump, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Bridget. Nice work. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Nice work.
Came second.
Mate.
I think it was a beat by that guy. Beaten by the gay toad.